Right now I'm recording with the Fifine K669 microphone, and I've got it positioned where I would have it if I were recording like a talking head style video, a podcast, or a Zoom call, particularly if I didn't want the microphone visible in the shot. So if we were to switch to a head-on webcam view, you would not be able to see that microphone in the camera. Now, I've not edited the audio at all. I am actually not an audio editor by any stretch of the imagination. So basically for everything I do not edit my audio. So this audio has not been edited. And I'm going to compare it to this one right here, this microphone. This is the Fifine K054. So also another Fifine product, as you can see there. So you can hear the difference in audio quality. That said, I think it is important to give this video some context so that you can hear what audio sounds like in a room like this on a very subpar quality microphone. So I'm going to switch over and do a quick little recording using the Apple earbuds so you can just kind of hear the raw or low quality audio in this room and get some context of how much this microphone, the Fifine K669 makes on the audio and the actual audio quality. So here we go. I'm going to switch over to my Apple earbuds right now. Right now I'm recording with the Apple earbuds microphone, so that little microphone in the inline controller on the Apple earbuds, you probably notice a vast, distinct difference in the quality of audio that you've gotten. I'm just going to read this little sentence that you've probably heard that includes every letter in the English alphabet. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Okay, I think you have an idea what the audio sounds like from this compared to the K669 microphone. So let's jump back to that and talk a little bit more about that microphone and how I've got it set up. Back to the Fifine microphone here. I'm just going to cover some basics and talk about what I like and don't like about the Fifine microphone. First of all, I like its price. It cost me $30. That is subject to change, so feel free to click the link below to check the current price on the Fifine microphone. And I have to say, you can probably already tell this, the Fifine microphone is a pretty good value for $30. Now, what I like about it, on the front of it here, it's got this little adjustable gain knob that you can't see, but I guess I'll just turn the microphone sideways. And now, I guess while I've got it turned sideways, this is important to point out that it is a cardioid microphone. So it's getting my audio directionally. So if I turn it around entirely to you, now you probably notice my audio sounds a lot different, sounds a lot quieter because it picks the audio up coming straight in when I'm talking straight at it. But anyways, it's got this little knob on the front that you can use to adjust the gain. So I'm there, getting louder, getting louder, getting louder, getting louder. How do I sound now? Now it's probably obnoxiously loud with the gain all the way maxed out. I like to keep the gain just a little bit below halfway. So I think that's about where I had it. The actual quality in construction, I guess we'll turn it back to myself. Let me get it back into position. There we go. Set the gain back about where I had it. The actual quality of the item and the microphone itself is really good. It's got like a steel or metal, probably not steel, but some type of metal container, so it feels really good. If you just blindly told me this was a $30 mic and I just felt it, I'd be like, this thing feels pretty good. If I heard it then and also heard that it was a $30 mic, I'd be like, wow, this thing is really good. So maybe that is what you should be thinking, I guess, is what I'm saying. It's got this little adjustable, piece on it. The mounting piece comes with it from here up, so you can mount it on basically any type of boom arm or anything. It's 5/8, and then you can use this to adjust the tilt. Yeah, so I really like that. This really works well with the setup I've got. And then down here, I guess the only thing I don't like is that the cord itself does not detach. So when you want to, unscrew this thing from a boom arm or something, well, you got to just deal with the cord in that process. Now, one thing I have to point out is very important is the position of the microphone. So I've got it on this little gooseneck here. And I'm just going to take the webcam and show you. There we go. You can see the gooseneck that I've got set up for it. It's just a little gooseneck. The gooseneck cost me, I think it was like $17 on Amazon. So it was just a cheap gooseneck that I've got. And this is how I absolutely love recording them, because when I've got the, webcam in place, so this is, about where it would be when I've got the talking head style video, the actual microphone is out of the video. And I get, just nice talking head video without the microphone, so it doesn't disrupt my face. I really like that about using these goosenecks. And with this little mounting mechanism here and this little clamping system, it works out really well for getting this microphone into a position where you can see my face, but not the microphone itself. So that's what I really like about it, and I think that the gooseneck is a pretty important, or some type of boom arm is very important for that microphone, and really any microphone for that matter. So if you're planning on doing a setup like mine, which I do suggest, I do like this setup, know that you've got $30 into the microphone, and then 17 or 18, so call it 20, and you've got $50 into this setup here. Otherwise, the microphone itself, the Fifine K669, comes with a little tripod. Actually, let me pull the tripod out. It comes with this little tripod mount, which you could use to, set on a desk in front of you, but that's not really going to get you the best audio position or the best position for the microphone for optimal audio. Keep that in mind. More important than a quality mic is the position of your microphone. So for that reason, if I were to get the Fifine K669 again, and I didn't have this little gooseneck piece, I would definitely get that little gooseneck piece. All right, now I said we were going to compare it to the K054, which is this gooseneck microphone right here, $20 that I picked up on Amazon, also by Fifine. Let me switch over to the Fifine K054. Now I'm recording on the Fifine K054 microphone. I picked this thing up on Amazon for $20, and I have to say that for $20, I am genuinely impressed with it. It picks up pretty good sounding audio. You probably notice it does not sound nearly as good as the K669, but for $20, it's pretty good. And also, to get this level of audio out of it, I have to have the gain knob on it adjusted all the way up. So on the Fifine K669, the gain knob, I have it less than halfway when I'm using it. With this one, I've got the gain knob turned all the way up. And if I were actually going to use this audio, not for the purposes of a test, I would probably go into the editing software or whatever movie maker I'm using and turn the gain on the audio up a little bit. So yeah, it's kind of weak in that regard. And in that regard, it definitely shows its difference in being a $20 microphone. But what I really like about it is that it comes on a gooseneck. So as I said, it's more important to get the microphone in a good position than it is to have a good quality microphone. And that's particularly true with low budget microphones. So with the gooseneck, you can get it into a good position, and it's nice and small. It's a little microphone. So if I'm doing talking head style videos, I don't feel like I have a microphone in front of me. That said, the K669 is, by microphone standards, still a pretty small microphone. Like if I were to put it back, there so you can see the size comparison, it is obviously bigger than this little K054. But relative to, like, say, a Blue Yeti or something, like the Blue Yeti just absolutely dwarfs it. That's a real hard microphone to hide in any type of video shot. Well, compared to that, the K669 is a nice dream. It's nice and small. So yeah, the K669 versus the K054. Obviously, K669 gets better quality audio. Where the K054, I need to point this out, where it really lacks in audio quality is with the plosives. Like if we do Peter Paul picked a pick of peppers or something, like if we start doing that, the K054 shows its price point and really kind of butchers those plosives, particularly if we get really dramatic with it and we're like, Peter Paul picker peppers. I don't know what I'm saying, but when you start really enunciating or accentuating those plosive sounds, and you do this unknowingly when you're recording, the K054 really tends to butcher them. Yeah, so that is the K054 versus the K669. If you're on a really, really tight budget and all you can spend is $20 and you can't afford to get the gooseneck piece that I'm using here, I would definitely just get this little K054 gooseneck microphone. I'll put the link to it in the description below. And finally, I wanted to go ahead and play that sentence on each device back to back so that you could hear the audio quality close together and compare it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. 3, 2, 1, here we go. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. 3, 2, 1, here we go. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. There you have it. That's a wrap on this comparison. What do you guys think about the Fifine K669 microphone? Let me know in the comments below. I'll put links to this microphone, the Gooseneck, and the other Fifine microphone, the K054, in the description. So if you guys want to pick these up through my Amazon affiliate links, that would be cool.